It was not my intent to have 3 songs from Croc 2 back to back. But hopefully it's good enough for you to enjoy. All right. Let's get this show on the road. Now, hopefully, the game will, or at least my capture card will stay consistent. Last time, I tried using the capture card. Things did not go so well. We'll hope for the best. Hello. What a wonderful AAA Saturday evening. Since there's nothing really out right now, I've been playing a lot of Devil May Cry, well, I don't know about really good. I've still yet to beat the harder difficulty, which is called Dante Must Die. It's just hard, but then a little bit harder. Still haven't done that. That's what we're going to attempt to do on stream today with who is now my favorite action game character to play as, which is Vergil. And things will move very quickly. I'll try and explain if that's something you're interested in. But yeah, I mean, I have everything set up and ready to go. So let's just jump right into it. One gold orb. Which will actually, well, I haven't actually tried any of this difficulty in the story mode with Vergil yet. So it should be kind of interesting. Devil May Cry. Got Nico on that intro. Oh, I have it coming through speakers too. So there's a tiny audio delay for me. Historically, it's only gotten worse after the it's only gotten worse after streaming for a little while, but we'll see. Let me get chat up. And say hello to anybody who stops by. And I don't have any room for it, my iPad, to look at this other than my lap, so well, if you see me looking down like this, it is reading chat. And hopefully I will do enough to notice it. A lot of people like the EX color because it's the original colors from DMC5, but I kind of like the black and blue and no green. So we're gonna go with that one. Stream today will also be relatively shorter. It'll be like 3 hours and some change. Just because I gotta do some things before midnight EST. Yeah, I've been playing this game a ton since it came out in 2019, March or April. March or April of 2019. If it wasn't enough to see that I have 31 million red orbs, when you kill enemies, you only get like a couple hundred. So I've been playing this quite a lot. Bloody Palace is my favorite thing to play, which is why, well, I was saving the story mode for stream, which is why we're doing it now. But I've been playing a lot of Bloody Palace with Vergil, and I feel like I've gotten really good at fighting bosses and regular enemies with him. So hopefully, actually, I need to double check. Oh yeah, we're on Son of Sparta. We want to be on Dante Must Die. Unfortunately, this game doesn't really, like, if you do something on a harder difficulty, it doesn't all give you credit for easier difficulties. Some games do that, or some action games do that, but not this one. So, alright, Dante Must Die, and the reason I'd have Son of Sparta prologue done is because I needed that to do any unlocks. So we're gonna start with everything unlocked, and the only limit will be my abilities as a player, so let's get started. Whew. Everybody doing good tonight? At least the 2 people that are here right now. Oh, I forgot there's new cuts. I've seen them before, but it's been a little bit.
You need something? What is it? You hungry? Well, you're in luck, pal, 'cause food's ready. Kitty A always makes too much. Hope you like loud talkers too, 'cause got a pair of those upstairs. You see something
Kind
you
of like Nero has kind of a baby face in that scene.
You a demon?
Oh yeah, just because his brows weren't furrowed. Almost entirely first person from Vergil.
I'm taking this back.
And that's how they fixed Nero's repetitive fighting style in this game. See ya.
It's nearly time.
Those are Riot. Yeah, those demons are called Riots. They're very annoying in this difficulty. And they do not go down in 1/, despite this cutscene. So that is the family house of Dante and Vergil. He goes in. There's no real explanation for how he becomes human and this whole story, but it's just an excuse for you to play it. Loading screen. Very anticlimactic. At least it was pretty short. Well, we're thrown into another one after selecting our skin. And then we don't even start the mission. And then another one. This would be less annoying on next gen, or on PC, I guess, if you run an SSD. But I do not have a computer of that caliber to run this. And honestly, there's so many particle effects in this game that it would be difficult to run it on decent hardware, honestly. Like, I mean, look at this. Already you got embers flying around. As close to ray tracing as you can get. Alright, first battle against Empusa, which are these bug-like creatures. So I'll start off by using just the Yamato and Mirage blades. Yeah. So a lot of these combos are done just by doing or separating the timing of your attacks. So if you do one and then wait and then do two more, then it'll do a different kind of attack than if you just did 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. The main advantage to the Yamato is judgment cuts, which are that, where it's a ranged attack that you execute by holding down the attack button. And so when you hold the button down, there's an indicator whenever Vergil sheathes his sword, where you can let go and it does a more powerful version of it. And every time he does a judgment cut, he re-sheathes his sword. So you can actually chain these attacks to do multiple in a row, like this. Well, I'll get the timing right. It always takes me a bit after not playing the game for a while. And right now I'm just gonna use some of my other weapons so I can just get rid of this guy. There we go, I chained 2 there. That was a Queen Empusa in the prologue. Normally that enemy is introduced at, like, I don't know, more than halfway through the game. So yeah, so we got Yamato, where the main advantage is these judgment cuts, and then you chain them together to do massive damage. And to teleport, I'm just pressing circle. That's just a very, easy way for Vergil to traverse battlefields. So just by pressing circle, it brings you to the enemy you are targeted on. So we got those guys. Let me see if I can do chain judgment cuts now. So this is my favorite combo to execute it on, is a forward dash that dashes through enemies like this. And then when you closes the sheath, because it's very visually obvious, it's easy to chain with. But if I do one, well, if he backs up, you know it's not perfect. But if he doesn't, like that, then you know it is. But it's kind of hard to get the timing down. It also makes a different noise. I'll get the hang of it later. But that's how you do massive damage, and in a pinch, you can do those chain attacks to get multiple enemies out of your way. So this is Urizen. He's the Demon King in the prologue that is taking over Earth. And you can actually beat the game right here. And I'm gonna try and do it, actually.
Now I'm a little motivated. Rest in peace.
Okay, so I couldn't do it then. Yeah, so he has most of his attacks are ranged.
There is no escape.
I think I'm gonna do it. So if we do another Hell on Earth,
Now I'm
this should kill him. Oh, well, not yet. So, actually killed Urizen in the prologue. I've never done this before. Usurper slain, an empty throne of the crown lies covered in blood. Power is its own reward, and we've just begun. So grab your blade, the time has come, we only have each other. That's it. That's the credit. Roll credits. Wow. Well, I definitely got an achievement for that I haven't gotten before. Dang, those are going by fast. I can't even read those. Well, I mean, I can. They're just really blurry. They look blurry on the stream, too. We'll just skip this. Even as much of a banger, Bury the Light is. Gonna skip that. We got S. If only that was how the game could really end. I mean, that would kind of suck, actually, because Urizen is... he was all range attacks, but that is the demon side of Vergil, who we're playing as now. He splits himself into human and demon form to regain power. Some... not, like, very full of plot hole story. Well, unlocked Heaven or Hell. And Hell in Hell. So, Heaven and Hell is you die in one hit, but all enemies die in one hit. I've heard it's really fun. I haven't gotten around to it because this is my first time unlocking it. But then Hell in Hell is you die in one hit, but all of the enemies have normal health. It's kind of crazy. Heaven or Hell, Heaven or Hell would not be great for, well, I don't know. it'd be fun for me to play. All I have to do is hit enemies one time, and they die. But Dante Must Die is the more challenging mode. Like it's pretty much the respected the game difficulty that at least that I can recall. Like Hell and Hell is just way too difficult, and then Heaven and Hell is like can be pretty easy, and then but Dante Must Die is pretty like the most balanced. So we'll be working with that. We're gonna start mission 1 on Dante Must Die with Vergil. Normally this scene starts with Nero and Nico in the van, and there's like really cool flip sequence. And if you haven't seen it already, definitely just watch people's reactions to it. It's so ridiculous. But then they end up on this bridge, and there's a bunch of enemies on it. And this is where we start. And it's actually playing one of Nero's themes. There we go. So that was a chain of 3 judgment cuts.
Kneel before.
So I've basically explained all of the Yamato. Next up is Beowulf, which is all melee. This one's really fun because everything hits really hard. But it's punches and kicks. And so the spinning kick, I believe, is Eclipse something? Lunar something. Lunar Eclipse, I think. And then I was doing like a Shoryuken uppercut, which is where you aim back. Like, so away from the enemy. That's how you do that. Oh my god. They took out half my health in 2 hits. The only disadvantage to Beowulf is that there's not a lot of variation. So you have your 1 3-hit combo, and there's that kick if you press the third time you attack, you just press it a bunch of times, and then there's of course the forward and back, but that's really all. Great for parrying, hits hard, feels good. And then finally we got Mirage Edge. There are a lot of fun ways to use Mirage Edge. Like there is a driver, which is where you... Well, that was a infinite stab, where you just hold forward and the attack button. And if you do it quickly, that's the stinger. It's basically a clone of Dante, who's the main character of the Devil May Cry series. It's his signature sword. So everything is pretty familiar. When you're in the air, you do this Helm Breaker move, unless you hold forward and then you do a stinger in midair.
Go to hell.
That's the driver, and then that's the Void Slash, I think, is what it is. Void Slash might be on the Yamato, actually, which is this. And it slows down time. And yeah, so the Mirage Edge does something similar. But the way you get... Oh, okay. We're just fighting the boss now. So the most appealing part about Vergil is these finisher moves that are super cool to execute. But those have a kind of complicated input, actually. So they're kind of hard to pull off if you can do it, but that's mission 1. S rank, all right. Doing good so far. My goal was to get all S ranks, like Dante Must Die, no damage, but that didn't happen. But Dante Must Die, all S ranks for this stream will be fairly satisfying. Without cutscenes, this game is actually pretty short. It's only a couple hours. But the replayability is definitely in the endless modes and or endless mode, Bloody Palace, and then replaying it again and again on these different difficulties. So on to mission 2. Mission 2, don't remember. Ah, okay. So this would also normally be Nero. This is just him going through the city, on the way back to the Clyfoth tree, which is just this big demon tree that absorbs human blood as its water. And here we have our first instance of Bury the Light in action, which is the theme song for Vergil that I love very dearly. So these guys, I think they're just called Death Scissors. Although they're kind of out of the way now, but... This game gets kind of loud. I feel like it's loud. So I am gonna... turn it down in OBS. Oh yeah, it was way too loud. I would do something where there's audio ducking while I play, but man, I hope that all that intro and stuff wasn't ruined by that. Let's see what this sounds like. Okay, that's still pretty loud. OBS does not want to cooperate. I'm gonna put it here. That'll be good enough. I really should do some monitoring. Oh, I see. So yeah, these guys are called Death Scissors. They're known for guarding, but they can die in one hit if you parry them. And you can also break their scissors and then kill them in one hit. So yeah, to kill him, that I was using my ranged attacks, which are Mirage Blades, which have a surprising variety of uses, actually. Trying to get some more combo-y kicks on this guy, but Alright, so yeah, we're just going through town, killing things on our way to the tree. That's most of the early missions. Now I guess I should introduce Doppelganger, which is Vergil's Devil Trigger, which is the purple bar at the top under the green and blue bars. This summons a duplicate that you can change the actions of. In the mode I have him in now, he is in haste. He just got deactivated, but in haste mode he attacks really quickly. I love taunting with Vergil too. Yeah, there's a haste mode and a slow mode, I guess. It's so hard to get on top of this guy. You get some free red orbs from doing it. But, hard to nail. Moves so quick. And this game is not meant for platforming, but they try and do a little bit of it anyway. Gotta jump on his head. It's so hard. Yeah, the Doppelganger has normal, haste, and slow. And in haste, he attacks really fast. Slow is he makes stronger. Oh, I didn't even have to get on the head. Just had to sit on the back. But he's very helpful in large hordes because he serves as like a second person, a second fighter. So you'll be seeing me use him from time to time. And during the last boss, you saw me use Sin Devil Trigger, which is a stronger version of Vergil that has added combos and added combos and more damage to and other perks to hitting enemies. So the biggest advantage to that is using these like finisher moves, but they're not really finishers, they're just really strong, powerful moves, and you get one for each of your weapons. In that fight, I used the Beowulf to punch the ground and makes a big explosion. That one does the most damage. It also has the longest wind-up animation. In the Urizen fight, you saw me use the Mirage Edge to do the spinning attack, which is called a Deep Stinger, where he takes both swords and he rotates. The reason I use that in that fight is because that move breaks Urizen's little crystal shield thing very quickly. But I don't really use it outside of that context. I mostly use the Beowulf punch, which is called Hell on Earth. And then the one, or the finisher move for the Yamato, which is called Judgment Cut End, where he slices up the air. Because it's quick, it does a good chunk of damage, and it just looks super badass, so. Oh yeah. This room's fun. It's one of the, there's a lot of optional rooms in the game, which is kind of fun. This is one of them where I got quote-unquote greedy and used and got some red orbs, which serve as this game's currency, and that's what you get when you kill enemies. But I picked that up, and then a bunch of enemies spawn. It's not really a punishment, because this game is so much fun to play. In my opinion, it's very stylish, very cinematic, very anime. But I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, this game has a cool feature where it has online functionality, but it's not co-op online. It's other characters in the game have or come across the same locales sometimes, and it actually shows other players playing in your map if you have it enabled. So, and this is the first map where they can do that. I'll have to show you once I finish this fight. But yeah, basically this game is all about getting style points, which is not taking damage and chaining all of the weapons at your disposal. A lot of the stuff that's here I've already collected. There's only one collectible I'm missing, and I've gone through this game several times and I cannot figure it out where it is. But it doesn't matter. I'm not really a completionist, and I feel like it's enough anyway. But yeah, so sometimes, or if you're connected online, it'll show enemies fighting, or your teammates fighting down somewhere in there. And it is a kind of neat online feature, even though I would have appreciated co-op for like Bloody Palace like they did with DMC3 Special Edition. We don't need special missions either. The special missions are to get gold orbs, blue orbs, or purple orbs. The blue orbs give you health, purple orbs give you more devil trigger allowance. So that purple bar I was telling you that summons the doppelganger, you get more of that. But you might see me using the same combo a couple times, and that's because I have kind of gotten into a groove with this character. Like this 2 and then wait and then 3 hit, just because it does so many slashes for a lot of damage. Woo. This game is a lot of fun. And I didn't really play a lot of action games before this. I played Bayonetta, and I loved it. But I didn't play any of them really avidly like this one. I have at least, I want to say, like 150 hours, maybe 200 hours into this game alone. Because the endless mode is so addicting. That's one of the things that Mirage Blades can do. Those actually cost one of the purple bars at the top left, so I don't use them a ton because sometimes they are really cool and really fun to execute, but sometimes sometimes I really just need the meter for stuff like this. But yeah, love this game a lot just because the music rocks, the graphics are great, story is goofy, that's how it should be, and oh, we're coming up on our first boss, if you want to call it that. Urizen kind of counts, but this is the first real one, I'd say. Because you're not supposed to win against Urizen. That's why we got the game credits. But This is Goliath. He's just a big demon dude. Who thinks that he should be king of the underworld and not that Urizen guy, who is actually just Vergil's demon self. I am not watching myself here. So, Hell on Earth, it's R1 forward and then square and circle. And then it's the same input for the other finisher moves that do a ton of damage. Oh, damn. I didn't know he'd swing around. In Bloody Palace, you start out... You do fight a bunch of bosses, but you start out this boss outside. Whoa! Ah. So yeah. Whoa! I did not expect to get hit this much. But yeah, that's the Sin Devil trigger mode. Really good for beating bosses. Oh. Yeah, still an S rank. I'll take it. Oh, so yeah, we're actually missing out on a lot. Like Vergil is playing, or Vergil's story mode is really just for fun to play through all of the stages as him. There's no like addition to the story, which was kind of a shame. I was kind of looking forward to that, but or looking forward to something like that. But no, it's just all the regular stages that you'd play through with the other characters. You just play through them, and it counts differently on your overall completion. Like when you go into the stats and stuff, it's like Vergil and then regular story, which is also kind of a shame. Because I wish I could get the achievements for doing the other stuff, for doing it through him, but I get it. I just have to get good at the other characters. Which do so much less damage, I feel like, than Vergil does. Wow, the audio is very off already. Whoa, I flew off that building. It's very Doom-like, that song. So that's the Clyfoth tree. That's what we're trying to get to cut it down, to stop it from wreaking havoc on humanity. And you see it's growing all over the city, destroying stuff. Very Sonic Adventure-like. Oh, it just threw me into this building with no enemies. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with the chain cut timing. There we go. I got two. Oh, nice uppercut finish. Oh, that brings you back up there. I haven't played these stages in a long time, like all the way through. I played them for the I've played them for the orbs and the secret missions, but which I should do a regular playthrough at some point again. I mean, that's kind of what I've wanted to do for this stream, so. And that's what I was saving this for, actually, instead of just going up and playing about it. I wanted to put up the video and put it up in edited highlights once I have finished. I see that jump is still kind of BS. So these Impusas are special. They give you a ton of red orbs. But they have tons of health. So you really need to use all the tools at your disposal to do as much damage to them as you can. Nice. We got all of the Impusa on that one. Which is just a ton of red orbs. So yeah, the cool thing about Beowulf is you can charge. And it does really cool visual flares like that. To indicate that it was more powerful. This is another stage where you can see the other player affect the world around you. So normally you'd be playing this, well, not normally. Well, normally you'd be playing this as Nero, and then V, who is the human version of Vergil. There's a lot of complicated stuff here, but I like explaining it. He walks across this bridge, and he has the option to destroy that and block your path, or let you go through. So if I was online playing with somebody, I could see that go down in real time. But I am not online. To save my internet bandwidth that has already been kind of spotty lately. So let's head into the sewer. Fight some more monsters. Let's go this way. Actually, music started up. Because there are enemies in this room. Ooh, riots. These were the guys I was saying were annoying. Hopefully, you won't have to know why they're annoying. Whoa! Almost got me there. But yeah, they do a lot of swipes. They're not very easily hindered or flinch. They don't flinch easily. That's what the word I was looking for. These guys are annoying at higher difficulties because they just teleport back and forth with no tell. Oh, there was something behind there. Oh, behind here. Oh, I think I just said that. I thought there were more enemies, but here we are. So yeah, things will get a little crazy now that I've explained everything. I've basically figured out how most of the weapons work. and it just comes kind of instinctually. But once I switch between them, I kind of get in this mode of like, okay, this is the weapon I'm using. Yeah, that was clean, no damage. We have another fight though, against more riots, I believe. The delay is getting crazier. Yeah, more riots. Luckily, we got rid of that. It's not a Baphomet, but it's something in the family of Baphomet. Wow, I'm doing a lot of very unintentional parries and dodges right now, if I'm being honest. But this game will hurt your thumbs if you play very seriously. I'm already kind of getting there on mission 3. So this is where we were before, except now this path is open. We go up to our next destination, which is mostly out of the sewers, if I recall right. Oh yeah, library. That's death scissors in the painting there. Normally there's a cutscene where they disappear and they go in here or this way, then you end up in the library and they appear right here, but not in the Vergil thing, I guess, because there was custom Nero dialogue. This is a weird track that I don't think I've heard, at least in a long time. This is slightly annoying because of the size of the room, but we're mostly fine. Just because I think that's the last enemy. Yep. And we're on to the next. Because well, there are secrets, actually. Some red orbs, and then if you jump across these, well, you get a little something too. This area makes me think of, no, it heard me say this area reminds me. It still did that. Ah, damn it. Sometimes you get red orbs from that, but I do not remember. Yeah, Siri just heard me say. This reminds me of. Oh, particle effects. Now we're at a checkpoint. Is up next is our next boss. Come on, come on, come on, don't fly off. Yeah! And then we'll do one more. Just for safe measure. Nice. Right in the heart. Now, I'm making this look real flashy and real easy, but it took me a lot of practice to get to this point. We killed it on that one. That was sweet, despite all the riot fights. Oh, we have some dropped frames, it seems? No? I'm not dropping frames. Is it YouTube quality? That is juking me? I probably shouldn't be reusing that. Or watching my stream while I do it. All right. Next mission. Yeah, there's like a solid 3/4 of a second on the on the audio delay. Oh, I just realized I used a white stroke for most of my recent videos. And that looks much better than a black stroke. Because for this thumbnail, I used light blue and black for the number. Alright. Impusas. Easy. Now this stage is normally done by V, who has a pretty fun remote. Like, he uses summons. That do range damage, close-up damage, and then he finishes them off with his own like little melee attack that has a custom animation for each enemy. Just fun. I love ending it on a judgment cut. Not quite as flashy, but as like the end of a combo, but still feel damn good. Alright, now we got aerial boys. These guys are called Hellbats? No, the Hellbats are the ones on fire. I'm not sure what these ones are called. Whoa, Behemoth. So these guys are fun because they have the chain, which you just saw me get rid of. But that prevents them from taking any damage until you break it off. Whoa! Do you see that chunk of damage he took off me? Whoa, almost got me. Let's end him with a hell on earth. Oh. Hell yeah. Yeah, we gotta be very sparing with our taking damage, because there are not a lot of opportunities to heal. Whoa, lagging a little bit. Cool. Being in Sin Devil Trigger does heal you a tiny bit, but not quite enough. See, but these little guys healed me quite a bit. Now that's a finishing move. But yeah, here's that bridge I was talking about earlier, where I am hanging out here. There's no thing in the middle, to my surprise. Any like Clyfoth root thing. Normally there's a cutscene there and you can trigger it, but hey, with Vergil at least. So we'll just keep on going. Go in this fight scene. Oh, that's kind of nice. All the stuff's kind of broken for you. Because when you play this normally, there's some paths that you can't get unless you use Nightmare, which is V's Devil Trigger Summon, which is just this big monster that shoots lasers and does strong punches and stuff. But they broke all the obstacles for us, so that we don't have to, or so that we can get to those secrets even with Vergil. Because apparently his completing each one with him is different too. Oh, we got a nobody. These guys are quite annoying. They have 3 stages, but how you get them is by getting them in the air. And I like to use Doppelganger on them because they are tanks. They have tons of health. And luckily took him out pretty quick. The end of this stage, I believe, has a pretty fun boss that'll be interesting to figure out. Oh god, alright. So we got Behemoth again. He took off a huge chunk of our health earlier. So we're gonna try and nip him in the bud. And so we did. Another behemoth. We'll just get him again with Hell on Earth. Because I really just don't want to deal with him right now. Alright. Okay. These guys are called Angelos. They're just little... They got a little scythe. All right. Did pretty good. Oh. I was like, where are the enemies here? Seemed pretty easy with just hell bats. Oh, I think this is a... Oh, no? I thought it was going to summon a big one. And I speak too soon. These guys are kind of annoying too, because their flame serves as armor, and it's really kind of hit or miss whether you extinguish it or not, or how you can extinguish it, at least to my knowledge. But yeah, they blowed up and explode. Weesh. Got a lot happening. All right, next boss. Well, nope. We got one more fighting room, and then we get the next boss. Ow! I didn't know you teleported and hit me right away. God, stop! Teleporting, dude. There we go. Classic uppercut. Sure, you can. Here's the boss I was talking. Right past this. Our Nico's van here. Is the Needhog. Wow, I've already gotten hit. The key to this one, if I remember right, is just getting this and then doing that judgment cut and chaining that somehow. I love the music for this guy too. Why do I keep changing? Well, we didn't get any damage on him. This guy has more health than I bargained for. If I'm being quite honest. Ah! I wanted to land that uppercut on him. This is very interesting, like, considering how different it is from the V fight, when you fight this guy as intended. Ah. Okay, we've got our Sin Devil trigger. So we got him at half health. We are not looking too good. We are surviving quite a while though, all things considered. And there we go. First death. We'll use a gold orb. So pretty much automatically this will be not an S. Because we used a revive. Oh, damn it. I was gonna do a Hell on Earth on him, but we lost our Sin Devil trigger before he could get the chance. Oh, now he's got the Dante Must Die shroud. This boss is kind of annoying as Vergil. Damn it! Ah, again with the running out of the Sin Devil trigger. Oh my god, whoa. We might have to use a second orb. Oh. I believe that's a follow. Whoa, we died. And use one more gold orb. Unfortunately, to not much use, because he literally has no health left. And I don't know how he's not dead. There we go. I think that's a B. Oh, an A. Okay. I'll take it. Ooh. I'll take an A. That's good stuff. I think next is what would normally be a Nero stage, and it's from above him, from above where we just were. That's where the next boss is, at least. It's Gilgamesh. Wow, we are solid second off on game audio. Ooh, and the frame rate does not look too good. But I haven't been dropping frames. Could be my network connection, because like I said before, there was some... I was having some trouble earlier today with spotty internet. Already off to not a great start, but this is just a ton of particle effects, if I'm being honest with you. Wow, they put 4 riots in a room? I think that's 5, actually. There we go. 1 left. That makes this pretty easy. Even if they are enraged by the devil, or Dante Must Die, I think. All right. Next room, which I believe is... thought it was there. Oh, it's past here. Gotta destroy this tumor. And then that opens that path. And this little spot over here. Oh no, this is still V, actually. But V does encounter Gilgamesh right here. We got hit by him. But he cowards away.
Have you decided which one of you will die first?
So from what I remember, this room can be kind of annoying. Let's do this again. Whoa, there's that, teleport and try and hit me again. But we learned from our mistakes last time. Oh, and here's, or no, this isn't the room where the thumbnail is from, but we're getting close. I really should get more consistent with timing judgment cuts. I'm glad I've at least gotten to a point in this game where I can play and talk regardless of the crazy amount of bullshit happening on screen right now. Very nice. Started off not so well, but we're doing better. There's a secret. Secret mission. But we're not concerned with such matters. This is where the thumbnail is from. This room. God, I love the cleaving noise for that. Whoa! Holy cow! Whoa! We gotta get the heck out of here. Oh my god! Let's finish him with the cleave. Yeah! That was sweet. We lost a lot of health there, though, from 3 hits. We gotta hope for that back. Oops. Oh, I should have waited. It's okay. He didn't stick around for long. Alrighty. Got the tumor. Can I get up here, please? Okay. Watch yourself. What? That makes no sense. Do I have to go up here? Oh, that's right. The hole that we fall into. Back to the sewers. I'll take some free damage. We need help desperately. Like, what can give us health here? Oh, God. Oh, health Impusa. And we can get a little bit of help from, being Sin Devil Trigger too. Ah, hey! We made almost a full health. Wow, this guy does not flinch. Oh my god. I should have kept that doppelganger and not transferred it to Sin Devil Trigger, but I was concerned about boss levels later. That's quite alright, though. We made it out in one piece. Whoa. Okay, audio is crazy off now. Luckily, this is mostly visual gameplay here. At least for me, it doesn't affect my ability to play the game. Whoa! We almost died. Was that it? Oh. We got a fella over here. All right, we got a little over half our health. We are getting closer to the tree. But we have another boss that is kind of a pain in the ass. As Vergil, we may be fine. So let's do it. Elder Garon Knight. We kind of wasted our Sin Devil trigger there, despite my concern. We did, wow, I've done a good chunk of damage. We've done about half the boss's damage without taking any damage ourselves. Oh shit!
Rest in peace.
Okay, we got Judgment cut down. Let's get it again. Alright, he's in demon mode. I was afraid that that was gonna kill us, but we did okay. Whoa! All right, there we go. Come on, let's do this without a gold orb. Nice. We did it without heals. That should be an S. Score, baby. Oh, Twitch is busted. Oh, hey, Mara. Love the music. He does kind of look like King Arthur. Like from Sonic and the Black Knight. I do agree. He was so out of place in that game. Oh yeah, Twitch. Well, it says I'm streaming, but it's not actually going through, it doesn't seem. Which makes sense, maybe? Because my internet being weird today. Oh, here we go. Gilgamesh. So this is an entire level just for Nero. It's just one boss fight. But with Vergil, so the point of this one is to get his legs and then boost up. And hit this one weak spot here. Until he gives up, and then we rinse and repeat. And he has a fun little quirk where he has these spikes that appear on his back if you stay on one side too long. Can you pet it? Not a direct command for it. I'm riding it technically. That's kind of tough to get around. Okay, zooming back up. We're gonna try and do a ton of damage right here. That's a decent amount. Oh, sweet, we got him stunned. So this is the perfect opportunity. Oh, I got hit by the spike, so I can't use that super strong move that we got him with before. Oh, I got it off. We'll give him that one. Okay, we stunned him again. That was just about the best we could do there. Yeah, I guess I am petting it right now with a sword. I'm aggressively petting Gilgamesh here. Okay, he's keeps opening and closing. It looks like a stun. There we go. And we'll get him with one more of these. Actually, let's just end him right here. Almost got him with a cinematic finish, but we did it. Whoa! Over 10,000 for that one. Don't see that very much. I didn't take a whole lot of damage. Because we wailed on him. I will not try out auto assist. Getting the one gripe I have about this is there's an auto mode that you can't turn off that activates when you click in the left stick. And it is very annoying because I am like putting in very specific inputs to do these moves, and when it's on auto, it just kind of does whatever. Which is fine if you just want to keep pressing square and have a good time, but he was so happy about the pets he decided to nap. Yeah, it's like my cat back here. I don't know if you can see her. When I scratch her chin hard enough, she'll just like sink into the floor, like wherever I'm scratching the chin. Yeah, that's what we did with Gilgamesh, except the spot on his back was on the back of his neck. We got Death Scissors again. I don't know if you two are around for this. Cat, yeah. Yes, I have a cat. Her name is Zen. She is old. She is 14. Finally, that guy took forever. Zen is adorable, can confirm. Yes, Mateo's experienced her firsthand. It's been quite a while, but oi oi oi, going up. I think this is a dead end. Or no, there's a little secret here. Yeah, but I already got it. Oh, flower. Never noticed that. I haven't played this stage in a long time, or at least this split off of it, because the beginning of this stage you choose between two characters, and then you go on two different paths depending on which one you take. And I think this is Nero's path, but it's been a while since I've taken this one. I had Cat Loaf. She is not in loaf position currently, but she's just having her nose up in the air, smelling something. Ooh. That was a relatively clean clear of that room. This subway level is fun, even though I haven't played it in a while. I love an abandoned subway aesthetic. Oh, I forgot about these things. Well, electro shrooms. Because they're not in the endless mode. They're just in the story. Down even further into the subway. Look at that. Ew. Ridden. Ridden by the Clyfoth roots. The demon tree. Whoa. I got stuck on a little thing there. Rats, rats, rats. Yes, the camera, well, I also turned down the sensitivity on the camera in most games that I play on console because I like it to have a more cinematic look. But as far as like keeping it from being confusing, I also options, game options, I have the camera distance to a couple ticks farther than it would normally be. So normally it's this close, which is very close in my opinion. I like to see the enemies around me so that I'm not surprised by anything. And so that's why I put it on a distance a little bit farther. It also, like, to me seems a little bit more cinematic as well to keep the camera further away. This is the first DMC game from Capcom since 2008, I think. Because what happened was DMC1 came out in 2004, 2002, I think. And then DMC2 came out in 2004. And then DMC3 came out in 2006. And then DMC4 came out in 2008 on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. And then that one didn't sell very well. The other three sold great. But yeah, the fourth one didn't really sell, so they didn't think to make another one. And then they contacted Ninja Theory, who does American, or they're an American game developer that makes action games. And they were like, hey, can you reboot this series for us? So then they did a second game on PlayStation 4. Oh gosh, I need to start paying attention. On PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, they did another game called DMC Devil May Cry, which I've also been playing recently, but it is so, the writing is so cringy, like it's kind of embarrassing. Like they took the goofiness, but they made it like unbearable. And that sold okay too. But then Capcom earned a ton of money from something. I can't think of what it was, but yeah, it plays well, it sold okay, and then the Capcom made a bunch of money from something, and then they returned to this as like a passion project. Which is why, well, I think this game and 3 are some of the most beloved in the series now. 3 because it was like a prequel and it was well written and all that, but yeah, this game plays more cinematically than the older games. I'm not sure if that's graphical limitations or what, But it is quite enjoyable, especially like the slow motion at the end of a wave after you attack. That is very fun to end on. Depending on where you end up, at least. Like for that little fight sequence, there wasn't anything, but yeah, for the bosses and for a bunch of the rooms, it is very cinematic, and that's one reason I really like the game. And some of those things are exclusive to Vergil too, but the Sin Devil triggered attack, like special moves, are meant to be really cinematic. So they're cinematic for both Dante, who's the main character, who's generally the main character. Vergil's usually the main antagonist. Metal Wolf Chaos. Speaking goofy. Metal Wolf Chaos. Like, what kind of game is it? Action game or platformer, visual novel? I find it hard to believe that a game with chaos in the name would be a action, or not be an action game. Oh, mech suits. I'd find that very interesting. I think, like, I'm a big fan of mechs. I have a couple games that I bought just because they have mechs in them, which is Titanfall, Daemon X Machina, and Xenoblade Chronicles X. I bought all those games because they had basically because they had mechs in them. So if it's like a mech action game, I'd probably really like that. So I'll have to check it out. You save America by blowing up America. And then you go to space. I see. So it's like humanity is doomed, kind of. Mechs protect them, however that may go. This is a fun little sequence. We're in the theater. And this little space right here is gonna be our little arena for a couple fights. Whoa! Oh, the music kind of kicks ass at this part. I haven't heard this. At least, I haven't heard in a long time because I haven't done this mission in a long time in its entirety. The president in a mech suit is thrown out by his vice president. Also in a mech suit, who's trying to overthrow you. So you blow up everything to save everyone. You fight a mech in the White House, you go to space, and there's a lot of cheesy lines. That sounds very ridiculous. Like, Devil May Cry is somewhat ridiculous, but I wouldn't call it, like, insane. But DMC Devil May Cry is definitely like anti-capitalism, stick it to the man, like very that much kind of thing. And I mean, you're still fighting demons. Oh, he died. We got hit by a big sword swipe. That's okay though, we got plenty of gold orbs. We just will get an A for this mission instead of an S. Which is kind of a shame, because I feel like this could have been avoided if I was paying attention, not reading chat, but... Oh, developed by From Software. That is very interesting. We'll just finish him with another judgment. What? Okay. That dude is tanky. Oh, that was sick. The dynamic music ending that. No, it's okay. It's okay. I made the choice to read chat and try and play an action game at the same time. Developed by From Software. That is very interesting. Is it old? Like, what era is it from? And why do both you and Mortis know about it? 2004. It's probably the worst game they've made. Oh, you showed it to him. Oh, that's incredible. It's your fault. Oh my gosh, that... Wow, I hear people talk about From Software a lot, and they never bring that up. Were they under a different name, or was it still From Software? Like in 2004.
Don't.
Alright, I'll be here while you find out. That is really interesting.
Down you go. Get lost. Die. Ashes to ashes.
It's also been a very long time since I've played this mission, so... But I have fought all of these enemies before, so...
Kneel before.
Oh, these guys suck. These are... I forget their names.
Let's have some.
Whoa, he's not... Usually they teleport and... lose their way pretty quick, but...
Let's have some fun.
It was required to be a mech game. So it ended up getting some things about American democracy a bit wrong. Like, what the president was, like, to Americans versus, like, a prime minister in Japan. Like how maybe we don't fight in mech suits for the presidency. Because they do that in Japan. That's a reasonable mistake to make. Oh, what the heck? Why did it fling me that way? No! No! Oh my god. Okay. Alright, I have to kill you guys to get this secret. Definitely, it's true. There we go. That is really insane. So, like, it was forced to be a mech game. So, was it political, like, propaganda? Like, Japanese propaganda? Or for a Japanese perspective for American propaganda? Because, like... like, why would it have to be a mech game? Like, that would be because a higher up told them, like, hey, can you make this for us? And then they're like, yeah, sure. If the government desires it, if you must have it, we can do it. I would kind of love it if if there were some like kind of like how in the era of movie games, like franchised video games, if like, you know, the movie comes out, the video game sponsors it, and vice versa. Well, not vice versa, but you know what I mean. I'd kind of love it if like there were government mandated games that had that same kind of atmosphere. Just like the why does this exist? It's kind of like a novelty to play it, but knowing that it had some sort of political message would be really funny. It was just to appeal to Japanese obvious to make it very obvious. Well, the company is not American. From Software is a Japanese company. You mean like the story or like the whatever was being told, the like message? Not sure. It was a mech game because that type of game was popular in Japan. Yeah, at the time, definitely. Still kind of is. I believe they said this is how America is perceived by Japan in the near future. Interesting. They were just like, yeah, Americans will have mechs. Americans will adopt mech culture like we have. Wait, so is it from Microsoft or from Software? Or like published by Microsoft, but like, or like, and they commissioned from Software? From Software teamed up with Microsoft. Okay. That must have been an interesting board meeting in 2004. Ow. What? I countered it, but he still did damage. There we go. Published by both. I see. So developed, yeah, developed by From Software, published by Microsoft. That is, wow. So it was on, I'm guessing it was on Xbox then. That is very strange considering From Software really likes PlayStation now. Maybe that's why. They had such a bad experience with Microsoft 15 years ago that they're like, we're not doing this again. And then they come out with Bloodborne exclusive on the PS4, and it's the best game they've ever made. And yeah, that in case you're wondering, that was a blood elevator. Very fun. They can't go back. Yeah, Xbox got their good crossover game with Sunset Overdrive. They don't get any more. Although, I think, it was, not Sunset Overdrive. What was I thinking of? Oh, like Cuphead, I think Psychonauts 2 is gonna be Xbox and PC exclusive. Okay, we can stop using that word. Yes, blood elevators cannot go back. Like veins and arteries in the human body, one way. Even when it's a fictional demon tree. What? How did that not do that much damage?
You shall die.
Rest in peace.
There we go. I don't know. The stream delay is a couple seconds, so by the time you send something else, I've come up with my own solution. But that sounds crazy. Regardless, like a Microsoft and From Software team up on a mech game for the Xbox, or what I can only imagine is the original Xbox. Like that is like gaming museum levels of novelty. But well, if it was good, then it would be in a museum. But since it was the worst game they've ever made, according to Mortis, is deemed unworthy. There is a lot going on in this room. It may not look like it because I have the camera angled away from everything, but that seemed very far back. We made it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check that out if it's on PC now or if it's still on the original Xbox. I don't know what Mortis showed you it on, but I would love at least trying it, because I mean, like I said, that sounds like staple of gaming history. A very necessary step for Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Xbox partnerships even to exist. Oh, you just watched gameplay? I see. I've never been compelled to buy an Xbox, or to get, not buy, to get an Xbox emulator, but for this game, if it's not on anything else, I'm sure somebody has to have ripped a ROM of it. Alright. This is our second fight with Urizen that we're coming up on.
Get lost. Don't.
I don't think, yeah, you can't beat the game here, but we can get a time record on this. Nailed it. So this is the drill I was talking about a while ago. Easy boss. Oh, wait, oh, okay. We're just going right to the next phase. What? Oh my god. Wait. Oh, I beat him. Wow. What? I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna have to watch that back. Oh my gosh. Oh, my frame rate is not good. How did that happen? No, what the heck? Oh, am I supposed to die? It's been so long since I played this. I'm not used to supposed to dying. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I think you're supposed to die there because normally you play that like Nero, or as Nero, who is supposed to be the protagonist of this game. But you do go back and fight those two forms again. But I don't remember, you're not supposed to win and get to that step. Yeah, I think you're supposed to die on the previous stage, like where he's sitting in the chair, like during the prologue, and then you do that stage and you slice him, and then he gets up and then he kills you, or he like hurts you, whatever. So I was very confused because it did kind of look like he like fell or like was starting to fall and like the game glitched out. But I don't think you're meant to beat that because I just lost like more than half my health during that fight. Like during that one tentacle hit. This man is big. He's the main antagonist of the game. All right. So this is where you would start off as Dante, who's the protagonist for the franchise. He like wakes up and he wakes up in the middle of this thing. Or this area, and then you fight your way back to the throne again, and then you beat him this time. I feel really bad. I feel like I should have known that. Like, I should have known you're supposed to die on there. I've never died at that part of it. Like, I've always died at the throne part. Ow. Got him with the hilt of the sword. Red orbs. I think this may be the last mission that I do. Because, like I said, well, I don't know if you guys got it, but at the beginning of stream, woo, I have a few things to knock out before midnight tonight. It's not homework or anything. But, ooh. Because, you know, I'm done with school. I'm done with that. I'm done with work, too. There's just some things I want to knock out. But, this should be it. Or this last stage. I just need a break for a second. And pet the cat. Oh my god, and got a snot bubble. She has kitty herpes, which just gives her a cold. The game audio is like on this weird loop where it's just starts the beginning of the song over and over. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stretch. A few things knock out. Yeah, I have a fight behind the Dairy Queen dumpster at that I have to prepare for at midnight. Behind Denny's. You're right. Dairy Queen is not as great. I hope to one day have a fight behind the Denny's, but I don't know if it's that nobody wants to take me out at the Denny's. Because they fear that they may lose. Denny's is actually my source of power. As it is for many others. It's a sacred battleground. No, truthfully, it's because I got a Apple Watch for Christmas, a gift to myself, and I have made it a goal to fill the rings every day, which is a lot if you're going from 0 to 100. Like, no exercise to filling all the rings every day, but for me, I was already doing some stuff a couple days a week, and I just, it wasn't that I didn't have time to work out today, as you guys know, but I want to knock it out, and even though 11:30 is not a optimal workout time, it's better than nothing, and it keeps up my streak because I really just enjoy making a game out of exercising. It really is quite fulfilling. Fill the rings had to do with Sonic. Nope. It's fitness trackers and how they will change your life. I mean, if I could get my daily exercise by throwing hands, I would. I'd love to fight somebody for my daily exercise. I wonder, like, if that's a real, like, justifiable thing for LARPing. Like, I mean, I wouldn't see why not. Like, if you LARP fight, like, that's exercise. That's your daily exercise. If you're, depending on what it is. There's a Zombies Run app where it's, I'm guessing it's like Pokemon Go, but there's like zombies wherever you are. And you're like, and they encourage you to move a certain distance away from them. If it's not that, totally my idea. Free, because I'm not a AR or VR game developer. Building bases. Oh. Well, like I said, AR game like Pokemon Go, where they're like, oh no, zombies are here, time to run. That's an idea. That sure is an idea. Whether it's not, it's a good idea, because like you need to go out with the purpose of playing Zombies Run. Zombies Run AR. Oh, okay. I guess I was going the right way. I didn't really know where I was going for that past minute or so. Oh! You get told when zombies are coming. Wait, building bases? So what does that have to do with the zombies run? But yeah, the like run faster when zombies are coming, that's a good idea. Although I just do a jog every time I go out.
Show.
Show. Oh, wait. What? I'm so confused. Okay, I'm supposed to go up here. I think I go up. When you run, you collect rewards. The longer you run, the more you can get. Use those rewards. Oh. Huh. And like the bases are like when I think of that, I just automatically go to like Clash of Clans style, but I'm guessing it's not that because you're not fighting each other. It's just for like personal, like, oh, I can get cool stuff for my zombie base. Ow. Ow. Oh, we might die. Yep. F. Oh! Wait, not F. Oh, well, now we're F. Oh my god, I'm bloody. Very similar, actually. Instead of fighting other people, we fight monsters at the app throws. Okay. Build and defend. Man, I'm bloody. Ow. These two Angelos are not very fun, to say the least. That's why I knocked one to the bottom so I could handle this guy by himself. It's just ketchup. It was kind of bright for blood. Oh my lord. That was a chunk of my health. Maybe we'll get a little bit back. A tiny bit, but not much. I need more. I need some health. Because with this health, I could die in one hit, like I did to the boss. Whoop. Oh my god, the audio is like a solid 2 seconds behind. That's so annoying. Let's hope this... Okay, I got one. There we go. And that's that mission. We can do one more. Why not? Mission. If we do one more, that's mission 10, and that is halfway through the game. That's pretty sweet. Halfway through the game in one stream. I'm no speedrunner, but I'm not gonna lie, feels a little like that right now. Oh boy, I see you've sent me the the video by Jello Apocalypse. God is made. I see, the God is made of steel. Is the meme from this game. The video description. Metal Wolf Chaos. Oh, you're the president in the game. Wow. Sorry, I have to really focus on this guy, because he's one of the ones that could kill me in one hit. There we go. Woo-wee! Okay, so Yeah, the episode 10 or mission 10 is a flashback episode to when Dante goes first to fight the big man on the throne. Oh, whoops, I went on. Okay. Before he gets knocked away. Ow. I tried dodging because I saw that coming from a mile away, but I still failed. Ow. Ow! Actually half my health? Oh god. Oh god. We're resorting to desperate measures. Oh. We killed the guy that took most of our health earlier, I guess. I don't need to customize nothing. Oh god, okay. These guys are fun. Whoa! I didn't have the tools necessary to counter that. Here, so you have to use the Mirage Blades or the ranged attack that Vergil has for these guys. Yes, like Sonic Ball. They're just weird humanoid lizards instead of humanoid hedgehogs. Woo! Rising uppercut. Customize, make myself beautiful? No. The only cosmetics in this game are alternate skins that you have to buy with real money. The biggest point to customizing is for skills. So, which I've already unlocked all of. You get you start off really underpowered. Like this, this one is like literally an upgrade just to sprint. Like you can't even sprint in the base game. You have to unlock it with the, well, I mean, you can in the base game. You just have to unlock it with the red orbs. But then there's all these other things that I do not feel like explaining, because you just get to watch my impeccable gameplay. Even though I've died several times over. On certain stages, but where am I going? To Yorizin, who is this way? No, other way. Okay, this way. I don't make the mistakes. The game outsmarts me. These guys are annoying. They're basically JoJo, the the action game enemy. Nani? He's behind me now. But luckily I know how to deal with him for the most part. Yeah. We are not almost there, but we are making it slowly but surely to the end of this stage. We got this room, which is mostly hellbats from what I remember. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh, okay, I made it. I was worried I might have not been able to land that move. Come on, stop teleporting. Whoa! We narrowly got by that one. Oof, indeed. We made it, though. I think this is the last little room of enemies. Not a little room, quite a large room. You're doing quite well. I've gotten a hang of the timing for those chain cuts. How did I dodge all those icicles? That's what I'm amazed by. Woo! I love finishing battles like that. I think that was all. Oh no, we have one more. Or maybe.
Let's have some fun. Yes.
I don't know how I just killed that guy. I've never killed that guy like on one stun. I stunned him one time and then I comboed him until he was dead. And that never happens. Like in my 100-some hours of playing this. Woo! We'll get these red orbs just for fun. I'm playing really well because I'm worried about not getting my my Apple Watch rings filled. Yeah. Oi. Nice. Oh no, this room too. Okay. Oh, I got put me on auto. Whoa! Get my ass handed to me. Right at the end, pops off. Oh, come on. The Baphomet in the back got me. What? Half my health. Another gold. God, this guy is so tanky. Thank you. Thank you for the Fs. It's like my condolences in these tough times. This is where I came from. Okay, I think that was the last one. Yes. So now we're heading for the door. Here's the door to the throne. And we fight this guy another time again.
There is no escape.
And that's that mission. C? What? I got an A on everything. Like, on that previous page. Wow, that's an F to me. Because the lowest score you can get is a D. And I didn't do that bad. I did have to heal once. Or twice. It might have been twice, actually. Alright, well. That'll do it for this part. This stream. At least. Because we got through half the game. That's pretty good in my book. And we didn't do so bad except for the end there, which apparently we got a C on. I don't understand that, but... I did do very good, some really good combo streaks, thank you. And I had a couple of really cool finishers, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what grade they give me. I'm satisfied with my work. And I managed it. Forgot to turn my game audio. Or at least not hear it anymore. So we can go back to lovely music. I see. I do get a couple. I did have 157 drop frames. But... And then some encoding overloads because my computer cannot handle the... But... So that's why we were getting frame rate drops. And this is the first time in a little bit I've been playing in 1080p 60. So I'm learning, as 720p looks gross. Like I went back to my older videos and older streams, and they are not great. Like I wish I could stream in 1080p, but I have a MacBook. Thanks for the stream. Oh, thank you. No problem. I love doing this. It's a fun little hobby that keeps me in my broadcasting education roots. And thank you for stopping by. You made it a lot more fun. I sometimes manage by myself, but it's always more fun with people in chat. I'm definitely gonna check out that game. And maybe even the zombie fitness tracker one, because that just seems fun. Like a fun concept. And even though I already do that kind of interval running anyway. But yeah. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Feel free to follow me on Twitch or subscribe to me on YouTube at REQUIN, RUQUIN. You can find all the links to my social media and other platforms that I post to via my Linktree, which is linktr.ee/REQUIN, RUQUIN. And I will see you guys next week to finish the rest of this game. And maybe Wednesday. We'll have to see. Because normally I would stream Wednesday, Saturday, but with a lack of things to stream, there's not really much of a point for Wednesdays. But if I come up with something, then I will go live, and of course I will let everybody know. So thank you again. Very fun, as always. And I'm glad I got to play my favorite game on stream for once. So, alrighty. Have a good night, everybody. Wow, Zen, you're a star. I'm just now seeing her on how she shows up on the video feed. At least in full screen. Good night.